we're hopping on into it. Welcome to another vlog. We've got a lot of work to do today and a lot that we're going to be getting accomplished. First things first, let me show you guys some things we're excited about. Everybody's just coming on in. Good morning, everyone. Shalom. Shalom. This is our first bucket that we've ever purchased outside the one that came with the loader. This is from the brand Express Steel. Does this look like the one from Brett's tractor? Because this looks huge, bro.
He has like two buckets. This looks like it's big one.
This looks like a big one.
Yeah.
We have a friend of mine named Brett. Brett's Prophecy Services, great dude. He's taught me a lot. And this is the one that he recommended. I think this is the one that we've used on his tractor. So we're gonna get this uncoupled today and unpackaged. I think it's maybe on a little pallet. And that is gonna go on the Bobcat. And this is gonna be taking its maiden voyage today too, as we go tackle a mulch job. A couple other things, we got some new merch I'm going to show you guys in a second, but before we do, we're going to unpackage this guy this morning. And some of you guys might have saw a tease on Instagram, but this is our Turf Tech bed redefiner and bed edger. So I am super excited about getting this thing out and put it to the test. Mark, this is your favorite, right?
Oh boy, that one's intimidating.
He's like, what did you say earlier on last week?
This thing, I was like, I'll take the salter on and off your rack like 10 times when we're trying to use that thing. That thing looks terrifying.
So Mark was way more comfortable with that than this so far. I actually personally am looking forward to this because the Bobcat scares the snot out of me. So it's just funny how everybody works. The idea behind this was we were shopping between a brown bed redefiner, a Turf Tech, a Bluebird, and even one or two other ones. And I came to the conclusion that while the brown will do a great job, and it's a fantastic unit, I wanted to get something that's hydrostatic that we could drive and steer, and that's the idea behind this one. You get the 2 drive tires with the hydrostatic transmission, and then you've got this bed redefiner that's going to kick out. I think there's a chute that covers it. Honda engine, pretty much bulletproof there. And again, when you're pulling a sled edger in the spring, not too bad, but when it's 85, 90 degrees out, we're redefining beds, and we can just use a hydrostatic transmission, a gear drive, then that's so much better for all the guys trying to pull some 50, 80 pound sled. So this is some other quick stuff. So all the updates, and then we'll get down into it. But we've got our Dirty Graphics wrap kit for the loader that came on in. We'll get that up there before you know it. And then we've got the install kit, which ironically enough, we're not going to install it. I'm going to get our local shop to do. And then do you guys want to take this over to the table? You can start unboxing this. We've got some cool, exciting things here. You just want that white table, that's cool. You can open all those up. We got your guys' cards, and then we've got mugs, and we've got a little bit of everything to boot. So welcome to the kickoff of the week. This is what we have going on. Shoot me some comments down below. I'd love to hear and see what you guys have going on. Oh, there you go, there you go. So we got these off of Vistaprint, so about $1,000, $1,200 on stationery. We've got folders, we've got all kinds of stuff, a couple mugs, and then each of the crew leads will have their own business cards. And so the idea with the business cards was to have everybody in the company obviously start having an email so we can communicate. And we've actually shared a lot of emails, a lot of maintenance logs, and everybody's gonna get access to the Google Drive, which is really cool. So everybody's got their own email. And then the cards too, similarly, if anybody wants to scoop up work and the company can grow and win together, they have a card that has the office email on it. It has the office phone number on it. But then on the back side, it has a review us link. And so I was just throwing a little carrot out there for the guys. Anybody who has a pleasant conversation with a customer and says, hey, if you mention my name like on a review, like, hey, these guys were great today. Rob was really personable and always does a good job. If anybody gets mentioned by name on a review, then they get a $25 gift card. So why not? Something extra, and keep the reviews going and flowing. Do we have some cards yet?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me see this.
Funny enough, I picked up Mark's, Mark picked up mine.
There you go. Oh, look at this. There you go. All right, that is clean. And then here's the review link on the back. Looking fresh, dude. I've got folders also that are in the garage, and that'll be part of a commercial bid packet that we're going to build, create, and implement as we start building more commercial sites in the future. So a lot of investment. All right, so let me show you guys the new shirts, the new merch. There we go. Check it out. Brian's logo. And there's the backside. There you go. Looking fresh. And Rob was just asking, no more phone number. No. So the idea here is I'd love to have everybody as a new customer, get the full experience and go through the website. That way they can see who we are, what we do, about us, our process, and then they can choose us. And so also I want to cut down on the amount of phone calls I get, which my phone never ends, because of social media, of course the business, personal stuff. It's like, you know, you get 30, 40, 50 phone calls a day, and it's just very exhausting. So that being said, if you're a legitimate commercial site, you're going to want to communicate via email anyway, for the most part. Of course, I'd be more than happy to get on the phone once you fill out the submission form, do a little back and forth and see, you know, if we're a good fit. But that way everybody gets to see a little bit more of who we are instead of just calling us first. So there you go. And here's all of it coming on in. So we've got hoodies, we've got short sleeves, and we got long sleeves. So there's a pricey little investment. All right, guys, so it's about an hour and a half later. We played a lot of musical chairs this morning. In the future, we're gonna try to back up the Bobcat a little bit more, and that'll give us some opportunity to put that turf tech in the bucket. If you guys run this setup or something like it, let me know how you're getting the turf tech to a job site, or a brown bed edger to a job site. So we're just taking it all right now today. It is a get the rust out training kind of a day. We're not in any rush. But eventually we're gonna take that, hopefully put it in the bucket, back the loader up a little bit more, and that can be all in one rig that gets pulled down the road. So, ready to rock and roll. All right, let's go. Good? All right, truck and trailer number 2, let's go. And this will be our landscape setup. All right, knock on wood. Everybody be safe. Truck number 3. All right, so there you go. There's the new cards too. Check that out. Let's go. All right, so we're dialing it in, right? We went down to notch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so here you go. So it's on notch 6 from the top, or 4 from the bottom. All right, let's try that. And then the idea is we got a good 2-inch or so trench. That's what we're just trying to dial in. Trial by fire, right? I feel like the notch where it's at is like another 3 inches. Yeah. So I moved a little bit further into the turf. And then if we could just come back with a trimmer and spread it off, I think we'll look pretty good. Yeah. There you go. All right, guys. Well, let me just show you this edge really quick. So look at that trench. That looks pretty good to me. What we are going to do is come back with the stick edger, and we're going to blend this out and get around the tree with the steel combi. We don't want to take the chance of hitting any of these roots. We got a lot of these maples and Bradford pears all around our properties that we don't want to hit. But look at this squared off after we trimmed it down. So it looks really, really good. And then the idea is just to back drag this debris into the bed, and we'll have a nice clean squared off edge. So there you go. Looks really, really good. All right, so Ryan's running by. Look at this wind, by the way, today. Holy freaking cow, man. It's a very, very windy day. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw the graphics set on the trailer, so here you go. Looking good. Mark, what's more intimidating, the Bobcat or the Turf Tech?
Oh, dude, this thing's bugger. That turf tech's terrifying.
I love it. All right, there you go.
honestly, things are going pretty well. We're doing about 10 yards back here, and we've got another 14 up front that the guys will likely tackle tomorrow, but the Bobcat is really doing a good job.
Well, it is a couple of days later. Let me just show you a quick little update on how all the landscaping went. So you guys can see some of those edges we were able to square off a little bit better. The guys came back through with a stick edger on some of the trees, but we got this beautiful, nice trenched line all the way down. The guys were able to knock out, probably 40 or 50 yards of mulch in the last 2.5 days. And that Bobcat loader, the guys are absolutely loving it. I'd love it more if it was wrapped. That'll be hopefully later this week, or maybe the week that you guys are watching this video. Let me show you guys really quick. All right, so you guys can see all the way down. Looks 10 times better. All things being said, the jobs look beautiful. The guys probably knocked out 30, 22, 5, 8, 3, and 4. And I think another 5. So whatever that is, like literally 50, 60 yards of mulch moved just this week alone within a 3.5 day window. So very, very proud of the team. The guys did amazing. All right, well, just put a little end cap on this vlog. I had to swing by. I've got another quote down the road, actually 2 quotes down the road that I got to go run to really quick here. It's Saturday afternoon, and well, look at that. The Lord is blessing us with the sun, and I'll take that, even though it's actually only 50 degrees out. So we're just finally getting to our first week of mowing. Hopefully we can show you guys some footage of that as we go into this first upcoming week of maintenance. So, all right, over and out, guys. Appreciate the big thumbs up if you guys are enjoying the vlogs, and we'll catch up with all you guys here on the next video.